Hello everyone, I am Mike and welcome to New Bike Mike, where I like to share information about the new bikes that I find interesting. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this in the future, then please remember to hit the subscribe. After all, it is free. Today, instead of talking about new bikes that are being released, we're going to talk about 3 bikes that will not be returning for 2022, and why I'm confident that Harley Davidson is cutting these 3 models. Now, thanks to Harley Davidson's website, I am confident that these 3 models that I'm about to talk about will not be returning in 2022. Let's get into it. 1. It should not be any surprise the Sportster Iron 1200 is at the top of this list. The Evo-powered Sportster has been on the hit list for a while, being as it's already banned from new model sales in Europe and a few other countries, since Harley said sales did not justify upgrading that engine to meet the Euro 5 standards. To be honest, in stock form, the Sportster is pretty underpowered as well. Granted, there is a ton of aftermarket support for performance as well as cosmetic upgrades for this iconic motorcycle. Now, with the Sportster S being released and another Revolution Max-powered Sportster being hinted at for 2022, I was a little surprised the 883 and the 48 models are still available for 2022. 2. The Softtail Slim. This is the bike that made it 9 years before Harley decided to drop this bike from the lineup. The Slim was designed to look like a 1940s era Harley Davidson. I personally like the smaller fenders and forward controls with floorboards that are found on the Softtail Slim, but I can confirm that the stock seat leaves a lot, and I do mean a lot, to be desired. Otherwise, I really enjoyed riding the Slim when I had an opportunity to do so one afternoon recently. 3. The Sport Glide unfortunately only survived 4 years before being cut and dropped from the 2022 lineup. The original Sport Glide was also known as the FXRT, with the T standing for touring. This bike was meant to be a Softtail that was more touring oriented, with a mini batwing-like fairing that is easily removed and hard bags that have a quick detach. In 2021, Harley finally gave the Sport Glide painted to match bags, something it should have had from the beginning. The Sport Glide also had inverted front forks like the Lowrider S. Why do I mention this? Well, because the rumor is Harley may be replacing the Sport Glide with a more Lowrider S style bike that is set up with mini floorboards, attachable bags, and possibly a fairing. Why am I so confident that these 3 models are not going to be available in 2022? Well, Harley Davidson has launched a new reservation system on their website for reserving 2022 models. If we take a look at this system, we can see that the Iron 1200 is not listed, as well as the Slim and the Sport Glide. So now we have what I would call reasonable proof from Harley Davidson's own website that these 3 models will not be available in 2022. I understand the reason for the Sportster cut, but I'm curious, was the Slim and the Sport Glide cut due to poor sales numbers, or do you think there might be something else going on here? Last year you could get the Heritage Classic and the Heritage Classic 114. The Heritage Classic was still running the Milwaukee 8 107 cubic inch motor, which by chance the Slim and the Sport Glide were also equipped with as well. Some people feel the Slim and the Sport Glide would have sold better if it was equipped with the 114 engine option. The only other Softtail still powered by the 107 in 2021 was the Softtail Standard. One theory for cutting the Slim and the Sport Glide is that Harley is doing away with the 107 cubic inch engine option. And because these bikes did not sell well, it was not worth putting them in the lineup in 2022 with a 114 engine. If this theory is true, then the Heritage will only be available in a 114 in 2022 as well, and the Softtail Standard will get the 114 treatment. Another theory, and one that is more likely, is that Harley wanted to reduce the number of cruisers in the lineup, and the remaining models will only be the ones that sell the best. Harley Davidson has added 2 adventure touring bike models to the lineup in 2021, and if they want to expand into other segments, like the naked street category, with a bike like the Bronx, they may need to reduce the number of different models of cruisers in the portfolio. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know, what model do you hate to see go the most out of these 3 bikes, and do you think the 107 engine is being dropped as well? Don't forget to like the video. It really helps the channel grow, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from New Bike Mike. Thanks guys. See you in the next one.